figure if I'm about to do this, I might want some Voodoo Ranger to put me in the right mood. Might even light up a cigarette here while I'm waiting for my buddy to get some light out here. VKS Shorty, Midnight Express, first strike, 15 4500, 800 PSI. In one magazine, I have HP 68 knockoffs from riotball.com. One of the worst kinds of ammo ever. Don't ever buy it. But it's 6.7 grams, so it's close enough to where I can dial this in to the appropriate power level and sight it in with the laser using those rounds. And then obviously in the other mag, we're gonna put the Kinetics. So far, these Pepperball Live Max rounds are supposed to be the worst of the worst. I've never taken one before. I have taken pepper spray and tear gas spray. I think pepper is way, way worse. So eventually I'm gonna compare this video to a video I make with these, because I'm not sure that the chemical component in this is gonna be any more disabling than these. I may be wrong, but these are heavy. This is intimidating. When I pulled this out of the box today, you know, for anyone who's ever just held a tube of pepper balls before, they feel weightless almost. This is like, these feel heavy. So it was a little intimidating. So these are the Pepperball Live Max rounds. They have like their own special formula. They have some pet name for it. I can't remember it. So you don't really know what that chemical concoction is. At least I don't. Sure, I could dig a little deeper and find out, but apparently it's the strongest pepper ball on the market, whereas this is only 2% of the Pava, but it's 10% tear gas dust, which is definitely unpleasant. And then the rest is iron powder, which is what gives it its weight. And a 6-gram round traveling at 30 to 35 joules is not gonna tickle, even if it breaks on impact, which I'm certainly hoping they do. And I'm sure that iron powder is not going to be pleasant either. So it's not like I'm going to be taking in a huge breath when these hit me. I want to try and keep this somewhat realistic. But Grimburg says that these can leave the barrel. They can be shot at up to 44J without breaking, but that they will break upon impact at 20 joules. For the record. So for now, I'm just gonna load 2 of these into one of those VKS magazines. All right, that's not pleasant, because I'm gonna have him double tap me when the time comes. My buddy here thought that it might be a good idea for me to absolve him of any and all liability. I have assured him that this is not going to cause any serious damage. He has no idea what markers are. I've told him, I've broken down what a VKS is. I've explained to him that getting shot at 30 to 35 joules with a chemical round is going to suck. It is definitely going to leave a mark. I don't expect the chemical blast to be pleasant either, but it is not going to kill me. Oh, we've got light. So those are the 2 Grimburg rounds in there, and then I've got a full mag here of those HP68 knockoffs that are 6.7 grams.
Do you need to? You said you need to adjust the unit with the Allen wrenches. You want to do it here, or you want to do it? With
I'm gonna need to do it out here because I'm gonna need to test fire it after every couple turns, but I don't need a whole bunch of light to do it.
Right.
And I'm just gonna shoot like into the ground in that direction.
It's probably like standard, right? I would think.
It's in there. We can take it in the Why don't you just move it closer? Hey, shine that light right on that light.
That's oh yeah, that's fucking way better.
So, see what that looks like out of the camera. Oh yeah, that is way better, dude. So first things first, I'm gonna chronograph a couple of rounds here, and see how loud this is gonna be.
Yeah, I'm gonna move this. Is this okay? Does this need to be right here?
Eventually, yeah, because you're gonna sit there to shoot me.
Okay.
Yeah. Just trying to think of where I might want to spit these solid projectiles at it, because if I shoot at the ground, they're probably gonna bounce and hit your fence.
You think they'll break the fence? If they break the fence and breaking you.
No, not at this power level. They'll break before the fence breaks. Make sure that's working. Oh shit!
Need batteries?
Yes.
What kind of bats?
Think of a 9-volt. God, I'm glad. Yep, 9-volt. Do you have one? Alright, so about to chronograph a couple projectiles here. I forgot to bring my Allen wrench, of course, to adjust the regulator on my VKS. And as I'm sure you can all appreciate, we just went on that hunt for that one Allen wrench that doesn't exist. And, you know, just like me, my buddy's got like 50 Allen wrenches that are all the exact same size and just a hair too big or a hair too small. But we finally found it. It's not an ideal Allen wrench. I'm kind of having to put something else inside of it to get it to turn, but we'll figure it out.
Zombieland rules of double tap, but I feel like this is just your brother saying, you know, maybe one
Chicken?
All right. We go for it. We can do this. I'm following your rules.
Because my concern is, if you only pop me once, and like it's not really gonna shit. I mean, I know it's gonna hurt, but like the chemicals and shit. You know what? Maybe you shouldn't.
I mean, the chemicals.
I can always make another video. Let's see what we're working with here first and foremost.
That is not something you want to get.
I need to dial down a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, please do.
So, break out your phone for a minute.
I don't have it.
Okay, I think we're gonna be good now. Not sure why my ASA is squeaking. I've got 850 PSI, so we're gonna use one of these here. You know what? Actually, I was gonna say I might want to actually film. Fuck it. Fuck doing this to me. So we are at 358. Jesus, that's still too much for my taste. Dial down a couple more here. Need to drop it down to like 330. Because we are hovering at about 40 joules there. And that is more than I would prefer to be shot with. I'd like to try a 30 to 35 joule shot first.
You're either the bravest or the craziest motherfucker that I know.
Oh, I don't know about that. These are gonna break, or at least they should. I know a dude in these groups named Jeff Mackay who shot himself with solid projectiles. Yeah, just to give us all an idea of what happened. Let me tell you, they left some miserable looking marks. Had another guy, DK Spencer, who had a buddy, ballistic Joel, that he was shooting in the back for a while. That fella, I don't know that he ever took a shot as hardcore as what Jeff Mackay took. Maybe he did. I'd have to watch again. He took some gnarly shots. Had some gnarly ones. My fear is that this won't break. That the projectile is just going to smack me in the stomach and fall off and leave like...
Because it's not going.
The shittiest fucking welt and hole in my stomach.
I mean...
So, let's see. We'll see. The reason why this is taking forever is because I can't even do a quarter tune at a time. There. Alright, this is ready for my test. Now, one more. We have an audience.
We got a neurodivergent deviant. As long as with a big heart.
Alright, we're gonna chrono now.
We're working on sheepdog and not wolf. I mean, that sounded better.
Jesus Christ, that's more powerful than the last one. What the fuck is the deal? I'm bringing it out. Alright, so I'm just gonna give it a bunch of turns now. I'm not fucking doing it. I mean, like... Let me back.
Just the image, the cigarette.
So, The thing
That
is,
needed to be a painting or a
I've
picture.
always been bent on, you know, getting as much power as I can out of the VKS with it still being reliable. I've never tried to see how wimpy it will get, and I've got the regulator backed out almost all the way, and my 6-gram rounds are firing at like 350, which is 38 joules. That can't.
So when you have that thing turned up to what you did, what's the intended target?
What do you mean?
I mean, is it, human, right?
Well, yeah. I mean,
But you're like,
doesn't have to
you're
be.
trying to break skin or leave welts or
I mean, I suppose it all depends
cripple.
on the scenario, right? This is an ongoing debate in the community, because anything above 40 joules with a solid projectile is in the potentially lethal range, like if you get hit in the neck or the head.
Yeah.
I would even say a 40 joule shot to the guts could potentially rupture an organ.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure this breaks. Now it breaks at 20 joules, so. But
I got a
it's
yoga
not like it's
mat.
not like I can sue Grimburg if it
We
doesn't.
can duct tape you with a yoga mat. I mean,
Well, no,
today can just be the test.
because you see, I want to experience the chemical and the pain.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I'm gonna give this a couple more cranks. See. Alright. So, is there any way you could hold that light up a little bit so it will show in the camera? Actually, you don't even need to, yeah. So that reg is backed almost all the way out, and we're still firing at a power level I'm not entirely comfortable with, but we're just gonna see here. Let me turn my laser back on. Jesus Christ, it's like the more I back it out, the higher it's going. This doesn't make any fucking sense. Fire it again. I am really confused right now. This has never happened. This makes no sense.
What was that you just did?
I disengaged the ASA. And this would be the charging handle on an AR pop, but here you just push it in. This is built on a 1-to-1 AR platform to be as similar as possible. I'm confused. I'm very, very confused. I got an idea. I'm also almost out of rounds. I mean, test rounds anyway. What I can do here. Jesus Christ.
Is that just air?
You know what it is I think my firing pin is loose, and that's why I'm not experiencing a drop in joules. But I just let out a little bit of air, so I'll give it another test. So when your firing pin comes loose, it'll shoot in full auto. That's sometimes anyway.
Is that legal with those?
Yeah.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Gotta lose firing pin. This is why I play with the FN303 over the VKS. Here's the good news. It's gonna be real easy to shoot me. You probably don't have an armorer's wrench, do you?
I don't even know what that is. rare thing. But now I'm gonna have to get one.
I can't even tell you how insanely annoyed I am right now. We have to put this off till tomorrow night or whenever you're next
available. Tomorrow. Fucking tomorrow morning.
I'm really tempted to have you just give them to me in full auto here, but
oh fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no.
That's just so insanely disappointing. Oh my god.
But you should let me fire it.
And you know, you have no idea the irony of what's happening right now, because I've talked about this so much on my channel, and from the very first moment I started talking about that problem that you just witnessed, there's this fat old drunk that makes super high powered markers, and I guess he felt threatened by me pointing out the fact that the VKS has this flaw when it's shot at high power, and he has talked shit on me ever since, claiming that that problem doesn't exist and I only have it because I'm an idiot. But everybody in the community has this problem with the VKS now and then. It just depends on how much you shoot, how much you rapid fire shoot, and the power level that you're shooting at. And so I make fun of this guy every chance I get, and I've made a handful of videos now where that same thing happens during the video. I've even torture tested markers to where I've shot them until they break intentionally, just to give people an idea of how many rounds they're looking at before that happens. And yeah, what a fucking bummer.